This segment of Showcase is brought to you by Window Depot. And Frank, we are not in the showroom. We are actually at one of your clients' houses today.
Yeah, we're hanging out in his hostas right now.
Yeah, that's how you know your clients love you when they're like, yeah, go ahead, come on over.
We're actually on the other side of his hostas. We take this stuff seriously. We are not going to hurt his hostas. So right now, what we're doing is Logan has already pulled this window out. You guys can see that we have them shimmed properly.
Wait, what is a shim?
Shim is this guy right here. It's spacing the window out like it should be. It's making sure that the window is not like that or like that. A lot of installers, they don't do this. This is a step that they avoid. But my guys are in-house employees and they know the way the window should be installed every time.
What happens if someone doesn't shim the windows? Did I say that right?
Yeah, you
shim
did.
the windows.
The window moves. There's expansion and contraction. So if it's not shimmed properly, it can expand like that. Now you can't open your windows. If it's over shimmed, which is something else I see with less qualified installers, then it could come in like that. Yeah, and again, you have the same issue. You can't open and close your window.
Right.
Doesn't operate properly. It's not as efficient, and so forth and so on. So my guys know what they're doing.
Yes, they do. You know, it's funny. We have just been going through the home buying process, and the windows were the thing that our agent kept telling us about the most, that people had bad windows and that just a heads up, you're going to need to get those redone. That was a huge part. Or the other side of that was that homes that we were looking at that had just recently gotten new windows, that was like the first thing on the item description. They were like, brand new windows, because it is such a big deal.
We'll make sure to find out how they were installed and by whom.
Yes. Oh, obviously, Frank. And if not, we're getting them to come over and you'll be doing this. But why is it so important, especially during the summertime? Because they kept saying summer is going to be when you really, really notice the difference in temperature.
Yeah, you really notice the difference in temperature right now.
Well, how do windows make a difference with that?
Today's really, really humid and it's really kind of murky out here. So with this window right here, this is one of our higher quality vinyl windows. So we've got extra coats of low E, we've got argon gas and all sorts of things. That's going to keep more of the humidity out and more of the temperature out, which is the infrared rays, and more of the cold that's inside, which is probably really nice. It's going to keep more of that stuff in. So what we got going on now, Logan is applying wrap. Wrap is going to cover up the existing brick mold that was on the outside. The benefit for the homeowner here is they never have to worry about painting that, sanding it, worrying about it rotting or anything like that. And once he gets that up, well, he's already spray foam. That's good. So he's already put spray foam in. That's another thing that's overlooked by a lot of installers. They just put the window in and they don't insulate around the outer areas.
So does that make a difference with the temperature as well?
Oh, my word. Yeah. If you just have the window there and you've got gaps all the way around it, then you're still feeling all that hot air get in.
So wait, so for people who are like, oh, it's too expensive to do windows right now, they're actually probably paying more on their heating and cooling bills, right? If they don't actually have the windows installed.
This is one of those things that really honestly will pay for itself in the long run, without a doubt.
Right. This is amazing. All right. So they're going through this process. About how long does this part take?
I don't know. Logan, what do you think?
It depends on who's doing it.
Depends on who's doing it. Probably also depends on the project, which is one thing I really love about Window Depot is that you guys treat each home individually. You're making sure that you're working with the client to say, this is approximately what you need and this is how long it'll be.
Yeah, and to answer your question, we really don't like to get more than 8 to 10 windows in a day because then I find that the guys are rushing a little bit. So if they come back and they give us the daily report and I see 12 windows, then I got to have a talk with them.
Right.
With these subcontractors, they're paid per unit. So they're incentivized to get 12 to 15 windows in a day. So they're just getting through it as quickly as they can. That's when you have problems. They're not taking the time to shim properly and use the spray foam and wrap properly. So that's another advantage of having in-house skilled installers.
Well, I love that you take so much care, not only with your products that you sell, but also with the people that you work with. And it's why we love you. So if you're looking for new windows or you want to get a consultation, find out how they can help you, and especially to save you money on those heating and cooling, mostly the cooling this summer fees, make sure you're calling Window Depot. This segment of Showcase is brought to you by Window Depot.